Start with your toes tucked underneath you. You can split out your pinkies a little bit. You can sit back on your heels. If that's too intense, come forward a little bit, wherever where you feel like you get a little bit of a stretch, but it's not so intense that you just want to cry. But starting here, close your eyes, let your hands rest on your legs, and just start to take some nice, easy breaths in your nose, and then out of your mouth. Another nice full inhale in, and notice if your breath comes up into your shoulders and your neck, and see if you can keep it down into your belly and even in your ribs. So inhale and feel your ribs and your belly expand out. And then exhale. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears on your exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. A few more like this, and just really be mindful of your head and neck and shoulders. And even through your chest. If you have a really shallow breath, it'll be up in your chest, and that's not the best for you, especially if you're running. So try to utilize your ribs and the capacity down low instead of up here. We don't want to create more tension in your head and neck and shoulders because you get enough of that running. Go ahead and release your toes here. Point your feet and then go back as far as you comfortably can. You can roll onto the tops of your feet. And again, just find where it feels okay. And then come forward and step to the top of your mat. We're going to be doing some breath work. So we're going to really be looking at drawing the breath out as big as we can. So go ahead and stand up tall. Stretch your arms high on your inhale. And on your exhale, release your hands down. You're gonna jump back to a push-up or a low plank. Press back and jump forward. Okay, inhale. Exhale, this is all an exhale. Fold forward, jump back, press back, jump forward. Inhale. Exhale. Jump back, press back, jump forward. Inhale. Exhale. Jump back, press back, jump forward. Inhale. And exhale, last one. Jump back, press back, jump forward. Inhale. Bring your hands down to your heart. Hug your left knee up into your chest. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And just kind of notice your breath rate, your heart rate. And then from here, sweep that left leg behind you. Lift your toes up, your back leg up. And take your right hand to your right hip and press it back so you get some space in your waist. Shake your head no. And then step your left toes to the back of the mat. We're gonna lift the torso, bend your back knee as much as you need to. Bring your hands to your heart and then straighten your front leg, lift your hips, and then bend your knee. Front knee, inhale, lift it all up. Exhale, bend your front knee. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend. And this time we're gonna twist open. So left arm comes forward, right arm comes back. Inhale, bring your arms up, come back to center, lift your hips. Exhale, twist open. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, twist. Take your right hand to your left leg. Left arm comes straight up and maybe over. So you feel a nice stretch to the side of your waist. And breathe. If you don't feel this in the front part of your left leg, bend your back knee, pull your low belly back, and maybe lean your torso back a little bit. And from here, go ahead and open to warrior two. So drop your back foot. Your front toes face forward, and you press to the outer edge of your back foot. We're going to straighten the front leg, tilt your torso back as you reach your right arm up. And then bend your front knee, bring your right elbow to your right thigh, left arm comes up and over your ear. Inhale, straighten your front leg, right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, elbow to thigh, left arm over your ear. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift. Exhale, elbow to thigh, arm over your ear. Last one, inhale, reverse. And exhale, release your hands down to the floor. Come up onto your back toes. Stay in a lunge, low lunge for a moment. Stretch your chest forward. Pull your right hip back. Reach through your left heel. And then toe heel your left foot, or your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. And drop your back knee. So stay here for a moment. Sway side to side. Find a spot that feels good a little bit. And then take your left hand under your face, right hand to your knee. Lean your right shoulder back. And then scoot your bum back and bend your back leg, grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand. And then if it's there for you, start to lean your torso forward or your hips down. Maybe lean the top shoulder back. You don't have to go there if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Go ahead and release your foot. Plant your hands. Step back into a push-up position, high plank and a low plank. All the way down to your belly, curl your chest up, inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, press back to downward facing dog. Drop your head, drop your heels. Shake your head no. And then take 5 or 6 steps, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Nice and easy. Bend your knees, sway your hips, sway your torso. And then one vertebrae at a time, we'll roll up to standing. And hug your right knee up into your chest. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Start to take some nice, easy breaths in your ribs. And then from here, release your legs, sweep it behind you. Bring your hands down to the floor, bring your head down to the floor. And then take your left hand to your left hip and press it back. And then release your hands, step your right toes to the back of your mat. So you're in a lunge position and lift your torso. Bend your back knee so your hips can, your shoulders, your ribs can come right over your hips. And bring your hands to your heart. From here, straighten your front leg, lift your hips. And then bend your front knee, lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower. And this time, twist, stretch your right arm forward, your left arm back. And again, come back to center, sweep your arms up high, inhale, lift. Exhale, nice, easy twist. Inhale, lift it all up. And exhale, twist. And again, inhale, lift. And twist. This time, take your left hand to your right thigh, right arm comes up. And maybe over a little bit. So you should feel this in the front side of your right hip. If you don't, lean your torso back a little bit. And then from here, open up to warrior two, drop your back heel. Bend your front knee, stretch your arms apart. And then straighten your front leg, stretch your left arm up to the ceiling and reverse. And then left elbow to thigh, left leg bends, right arm over your ear. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reverse. Exhale, elbow to thigh, arm over your ear. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bend the knee, extend forward. Last one, reverse. And this time, bring your hands down to the floor, to either side of your foot, pop up onto your back toes. Stretch your right heel back, stretch your chest forward. And then toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Back knee. Sway your torso a little bit. And then bring your right hand under your face, left hand to knee. And then if it's there for you, shift your hips back and grab a hold of your foot. And then maybe start to lean forward, holding onto your foot. From here, you can lean your top shoulder blade back. Keep breathing. to center with your torso. Step back to a high plank. Come down to low plank and curl your chest up. Press back to downward facing dog. You lift your right leg high. And we're gonna come into half pigeon, so bring your knee to the outside of your right wrist. But we're not gonna hang out, so stretch your chest up and then sweep the leg high. Okay, let's try that again. Knee to the outside of your right wrist. Stretch your chest up and then lift the leg high. And one more time, just like that, half pigeon. We'll hold this one a little longer. Chest up, maybe come down onto your elbows, maybe sway side to side. And then come back up, I know not too long. Sweep the leg high. And bring your knee to your left elbow and across your chest. Stretch your chest forward and then maybe lower your elbows. Or bend your elbows and lower your torso. And then press back up, sweep the leg high. Try that again. Sweep your leg across your body. And then lower down. And press back up. Sweep the leg high. And this time, step your foot in between your hands. Low lunge. And from here, drop your back knee. We're going to straighten the front leg, flex your toes up towards your face. And then low lunge. Bend your front knee. Straighten your front leg, fold, flex your toes up towards your face. Okay, you can stay going back and forth with this, or you can inch your foot forward and sneak into a makeshift split. Tuck your toes back underneath you, sit up tall on your torso. Keep a slight bend in your front knee as much as you need to. And then plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. It's never very graceful getting out. Same thing, second side. Right leg high, or left leg high. Knee to left wrist, lower down, stretch your chest up. And then press back, lift the leg high. Knee to come to half pigeon. And then lift. And one more time, just like that. Lower down, but this time, chest up. And maybe elbows down, hold for a moment. Come up onto your hand, sweep the leg high. And knee to right elbow, bring it across your body, stretch your chest up, stay there, or bend your elbows and lower down. Try it again, sweep the leg high. Bring it across your body, and then lower down, and press back to down dog, or sweep the leg high. And then bring your knee to your nose, step your foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee, straighten your front leg, flex your toes up to your face. Oh, hi. Bend your front knee, low lunge, and then straighten your leg. One more time, low lunge. And then this time, kind of toe heel your heel forward and sneak into your splits. They don't have to be anything too pretty. If you have pillows, you can stack them underneath your leg. Tuck your back toes, lift your torso. And then go ahead and sneak out. Press back to downward facing dog. And come onto your back. Come down onto your knees, cross your ankles, lay on your back. And just extend your legs straight out in front of you. Lay down, flip your palms up. Or actually put your hands on your belly and just take a couple breaths here with your hands on your belly. Notice your heart rate. Notice your breath rate. And just take a couple moments to feel the movement underneath your hands. And whenever you're ready, you can move into your day.